So good morning to all. Hope you are doing great. So today in this video, we'll be discussing about Kalyan Jewellers IPO. We'll see all the basic details like what is the price band, issue size, and what is the retail category as well. So apart from that, many people are having doubts regarding HNI category, whether we can apply through HNI category and what is the probability of getting lots if we apply through HNI. So that also we will discuss. So about Kalyan Jewellers, we will first discuss what are the basic details, then we'll switch over to the fundamentals. We'll see basic shareholding pattern, and finally we'll conclude whether we can apply for this IPO or not. So before that, if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so if we see the basic details of a Kalyan Jewellers IPO, so we can see issue period. So that is, it will be open between 16th March to 18th March. And if you see the price band, it would be between 86 to 87 rupees. And if you see issue size is almost 1175 crores. And if you see retail category, so retail category is very important, right? So many IPOs we got recently, some were 10% and some were 35%. So what is this 35 and 10%? So that much amount of percentage retailers can opt for. So 35% is very decent. So chances of getting when we apply is also maximum. So retail wise, we're seeing good percentage is present. And if you see lot size is 172 shares, and if you see amount is roughly around 14,964 rupees. So these are the basic details about the Kalyan Jewellers IPO. So now comes that what are the fundamentals. So what are the financials of Kalyan Jewellers? So that also we will discuss. Okay, so let's now discuss about Kalyan Jewellers. So if you see Kalyan Jewellers, it is one of the leading designer, manufacturer and seller of gold and diamond jewelry. So this is well known all to us. So earlier we used to see Titan, we used to see PC Jewellers. So after that we are seeing Kalyan Jewellers. So these are the big players in the market. And if you see, the company has almost 45 years of industry experience and brand experience in India and abroad as well. So not only in India, so various countries, especially Middle East. So in that regions also its presence is present. So according to reports at the end of June 2020, Kalyan Jewellers has almost 107 showrooms across 21 Indian states and union territories and 30 showrooms in the Middle East. So that is what we have discussed. So abroad as well, it has 30 showrooms. Okay. So if you see company wise, we know it is well renowned company, so nothing doubt about that. So expansion wise and business prospect as well as wise, we are seeing in abroad as well some good showrooms are present, and in India also it has wide showrooms in each and every particular state. So now let's see the financials of the company. So let's see how the balance sheet is present. So that is also important, right? So after that we'll see the shareholding pattern. So which major institutions have particular holding. Okay, so if we go to the financial report, so this is the annual report. So you can directly go through Kalyan Jewellers website as well. So there the company has officially released a PDF document. So where it has explained the various shareholding pattern, and also it has discussed about the financial statement. So year on year, let's compare how it has performed. So first, if you see total assets. So total assets you can see in March 2018, roughly 85,512 assets were present. In March 2019, so considerable decrease was present, and again in March 31st 2020 it has gone to 82,000. So little consistency is missing, right? So in March 2018 little it was high, again decreased, again it is increasing. So little consistency is required. So apart from that, this is okay, round figure is okay. So after that, if we see total revenue, so this is very important. So if you see total revenue in March 2018, so it was roughly above 1 lakh. So after that, in March 2019, you can see it has dropped little bit to 98,140, and again in March 31st it has compensated that and little increase was present. So if we compare with total assets as well, so same little inconsistency is present. Okay, total expenses, so that you can see slightly that has also increased in the previous year quarter. So profit after tax, so this is also very important. So you can see March 2019 considerably it was very less. So after that you can see it has come back with almost 1400 Okay, so profit after tax, even it was high as compared to even we can see March 2018 quarter as well. Okay, so when you're investing in any stock, see that PAT should also increase as we are discussing with respect to revenue or profit as well. Okay, so financials are decent, so little consistency is what I told is missing. Okay, so now comes the most important thing regarding the shareholding pattern. So many people are asking, so which institution has the major stake, or which institution has a little bit of a stake in this particular company? So that is Warburg Pincus. So has collectively invest, you can see roughly around 1700 crores. You can assume 1700 crores. This particular institution, Warburg Pincus, is also a very big institution, and it has invested in two tranches in Kalyan Jewellers. The initial investment of 1200 crore was done in 2014, was the biggest private equity investment ever in jewelry sector. So you can assume that so that much amount of investment, so that particular point of time, so this was only the maximum, and roughly it has invested, you can see 1200 crore. And again the second smaller round of 500 crore was invested in 2017. It holds almost 24% stake in the firm. Apart from the owner, it has a 24% stake in the firm, so that is also not a joke. So big institution having that much stake, and at that point of time it has invested in portions. So one portion was 1200 crore and second portion was 1500 crore, 500 crore, for a total stake of 24%. Okay, so now comes the most important question, whether we can apply for this IPO or not. So we have discussed what are the fundamentals, we have seen what are the financial results, we have seen which particular institution has major holding as well, and we have seen various business prospects. So if you see, many people are having doubts regarding retail category and HNI category. So what is HNI category? So HNI category is non-institutional category. So if you want to apply through HNI category, you should have an initial amount greater than 2 lakh rupees. So if you are having greater than 2 lakh rupees, you can go for HNI category. So why to opt for HNI category? So we know that a retail category already gets oversubscribed. So especially when 10% allocation is there for retail category, so that time if the issue size also is very less, then the chances of getting that particular IPO is also very less. So what are the other ways? So we search for opportunities like HNI category. So in that also you need to search for whether HNI is getting less subscribed or not, or it is getting more subscription. On that basis you need to apply for HNI category. Okay, so now if you apply through HNI category, so what is the probability? So that will be the second question. So probability again is, we can say little, it will be greater, okay, because it in that the shares or lots which are allocated would be on proportionate basis. So that is, if let's say IPO is subscribed, let's say moderately, like 25 times, 30 times, then the chances of getting in HNI category increases. So especially in retail category, we know that 10%, let's assume that if 10% only is present, so then it gets oversubscribed. So that time, let's say only in 100 people, there only one person may get that particular thing. So that is, we can say little bit of difficult, right? So we need to apply through multiple accounts, we need to use different PAN cards. So that is one option. So see, what I'm telling is, see the subscription wise, whether retail category is getting less subscribed or HNI is getting less subscribed. So according to that, take your decision and start applying for the IPO if you are interested. Otherwise, normally you can go for retail category as well. So nowadays even retail category is getting less subscription only, since retail quota you can see is almost 35%. So chances of getting are also very high. So GMP wise, there is no major update. So now we need to start seeing about GMP from 16th March itself. So if any update comes, I'll post in the Telegram. So make sure you join the Telegram. And if you have any personal doubt regarding any stock, you can message me on Instagram. So ID is Stocks Diary YT. Okay. So until then, take care. Bye bye.